She was my best friend. You know, beyond having feelings for her. I just never was, I don't know, I never had a relationship that close with anybody. She knew everything about me, I knew everything about her. And it just, in every literal sense of the word best friend, that's what we were.
I'll never understand what the fuck you were thinking, treating me like that, don't figure I still sit here waiting. You must be delusional, thinking I would take that treatment. Yeah, you may deserve the world and I treated you like you were sacred, but the thanks that I got back was ripping my heart out my chest. You shattered it on the floor and left me to clean up the fucking mess. Now there's just a void and the only thing I have to fill it is this motherfucking hatred for myself and me to guess.
Stuck in my head like purgatory, not a happy ending to the story. Just wanna forget you like Dory. I just fucking miss you, shawty. Sometimes I think about the way you kiss me. Do you miss me? Bitter history, love and lust story, it's a mystery. I'm in misery.
How could you do that shit to me when you knew how much it would hurt? I treated you like gold, in return you treated me like dirt. I looked at you like you were the only girl on planet Earth, but those eyes of yours said back at me like I was a dessert, just the icing on the cake after a fucking 5-course meal. The feelings I had for you were too much for me to conceal. Meanwhile you saw me forward, some detention you could steal. You did it without a single fucking thought about how that shit might make me feel.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome to have gotten to know her and helped her, and she helped me, and it was just a great, fulfilling friendship. So yeah, I kind of just told her that, you know, we gotta stop talking, because it's not healthy for me to just be sitting here waiting for you. I have to move on, and kind of just force myself to do that. And yeah, I did. It's tough. The first day after I sent that text, I lied to her. I was like, yeah, I'm doing fine.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm trying to say is I think of you a lot. I remember being skeptical, but eventually shot my shot. The feelings that I gained for you weren't planned, it was a shock. You taught me how to love, I wish you taught me how to stop. Cause now I'm suffering in silence, trying to move on. Thinking about you every day, every dusk and every dawn. But there's no use in reminiscing over whatever went wrong. Cause even though I miss you, I tell myself, really man, come on.
What did she ever do for you to even make you fall in love? All she ever did was show you over and over that you're not enough. You never even kissed her. You know all of it was just lust. Shit doesn't even matter if you love her, she doesn't give two fucks.
The back and forth conversations that I have in my own head, ask myself how on earth do I fall this hard just to get misled. I can no longer talk about you to my family or my friends, because all they do now is change the subject to something else instead. They're tired of hearing me talk about you like you're some kind of angel. They don't understand why I still love you, she made your life so painful. They figure it's been long enough for me and I should be able to get over you and just move on, and it makes me feel so shameful. Shameful the fact I got myself so fucking hung up on you. Just someone that gave me butterflies and realized what I got into. I gave you all my trust and hoped everything you said was true, and then just like that you broke my trust again and again like a game to you. And yet here I am constantly thinking about you, wondering how you're doing and what the hell you've been up to, wondering how life's treating you and what it's been putting you through. Wish I could ask you but I can't, so I'll just keep writing songs about you.
Stuck in my head like purgatory, not a happy ending to the story. Just wanna forget you like Dory. I just fucking miss you, shawty. Sometimes I think about the way you kiss me. Do you miss me? Bitter history, love and lust story, it's a mystery. I'm in misery.
I have to believe that I made the right decision in the end, to walk away and try to move on, cause you only saw me as a friend. After all that we went through and all the time that we would spend talking all night long about anything, then realize I'd be condemned. Condemned to purgatory, stuck between the feelings of love and hate. Wish I never met you, maybe then I could finally fucking think straight. Then I think back to all the time I spent talking to you and staying up late. Then I'm back to loving you, just gonna leave this fucking shit up to fate.
I'm doing great, I'm doing fine. It's just like, you can't move on that quickly. You can't.